Structure over spontaneity, productivity over presence, results over enjoyment, performance over passion. I wondered, how much longer could I withstand? How much longer would I last? A constant circle of just making it from plan to plan rather than living in the present moment. I haven't really been there because I wasn't present as far as I remember. I don't seem to find a lot of memories about my adventures, so basically I just started documenting them with clips and stuff, and I told everyone I was out exploring when really I was just running away from myself and hiding from my consciousness, because deep down I knew that I was purposely destroying myself. Pure torture, decorated with a ribbon of goals and dreams, packed like fine wine so you would never question the content of it. Never have I ever reached the summit with satisfaction. There was always a craving for more, an endless loop of hopelessness and self-destruction. But it felt good to an extent, imprisoning myself in routines, a feeling of security, of stability even, a victim sending themselves a trap. So bittersweet that escaping didn't even seem like a choice. What was I so scared of? I got confused, so I probably mixed up all the words, and slowly rest meant weakness, relaxation was a sin, discipline became my only self-worth. Well, the burnout wasn't far anymore. It resembled an act of self-harm, which I was praised for because accomplishments meant success, and success meant that I was doing something right? But the exploring spirit in me slowly discovered the devil in disguise, which I was labeling as control, when really I was losing it all. My social life, my joy, my passions, my love, and lastly, also myself. I was trying so hard to outperform my own nature by pushing physical limits over mental constructions, and when I reached peak performance, it didn't even nurture my spirit the way I ached for fulfillment. And how much I wished to be released, until I realized I couldn't fill the emptiness inside me by external aspects. I was fully empty inside, a walking dead, craving fulfillment, craving freedom, craving life. But the only one capable of bringing me back to life was my very own being. Felt like a knife stabbing straight into my back. I was sabotaging myself, and I really wanted my life back, so I decided to let it go. To let it all fucking go, and to really burn it to the ground. Finding time for a brief moment to leave all the obligations and self-made rules behind, ditching all routines to engage into the magic of spontaneous actions again, letting go of all the worries and negative thoughts, filling my mind with curiosity for this life, to try out something new and slowly improve, and finding the beauty in progress rather than perfection, eliminating shame over everything I blamed myself for, giving up all the chill of not being able to keep up with certain expectations, and losing the fear of failure, really embracing the part of learning and growing in this life through mistakes and loss. And for a brief moment I would feel myself again, purely the freedom of just being here, now, and enjoying the presence and all these beautiful things life has to offer, taking a big breath in the now. Coming back to myself, deeply grounding my existence, reminding myself of my source and how incredible it is to be human and experience this glorifying creation in all kind of various ways, all carrying its own little miracle. What a blessing. So I'm taking the opportunity to start a new adventure, something furious, something unknown and something special and magical. Not to prove myself, this time I really want to grow for myself, to question it all and document it like a research worker, exploring my external world beyond my imagination, as well as my internal world, beyond my comprehension, to feel fear yet still decide to go, to learn and grow individually in my own pace, to really leave it all aside and take the next step without overthinking the future or the past, and just for a moment to let it all go. And I hope this also encourages you to chase your inner fire and to let it go. We got this. Lots of love, Nathi.